Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in my lab, and I'm in the book doing my Maya philosophy thing. We about to learn the science of virtues. So one of the words you haven't heard in a while. We don't even sing it around no more, but I'm bringing it back. Let's get a quick lesson for you. I got a nice little breakdown for virtue, virtuous living. Let's go. Radisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my yacht, be true. That's my girl. Let's talk about the science, right thinkers. P-Funk philosophy on the science of virtues. What you mean? Pay attention. I'm teaching now. This is time. The soul is a prisoner of its own ignorance. That means we're born here ignorant. So we are prisoners of what? Our own ignorance, but aka the ego. In this condition, you are fettered with the chains of ignorance, aka the ego self, to an existence where now you have no control over your own fate in life. Why? You're gonna be doing haphazard things, willy-nilly, just try stuff and see what works. Bad decision, bad move. But the purpose of each virtue is to be able to remove one's fetters. You got good, you got bad. The more good should outweigh the bad. That's your decision. You control that. That's an old ancient Egyptian proverb. Virtues are practice. What? To promote peace of what? Mind and body within oneself. We call it Hotep. Y'all say Salam Alaikum, that means peace. Okay, some say, I say Hotep. Okay, it means peace. And peace of mind promotes daily studying and listening to the lessons. Studying and listening promotes self-reflection. Self-reflection on the life, your own life, and working on and practicing the teachings will allow you and your mind to now concentrate and focus on what it is you want to do for yourself, not all over the place trying to get involved in this, try to do that. I want to be everywhere at one time. When Luke fell with Yoda, why? He couldn't focus on him. He worried about Leia. He worried about Han Solo. He worried about everybody but himself. And he's everywhere except in the moment, in the present. Hotep means you're at peace with yourself. I don't worry about nothing that I don't control. Okay, moving on. But making your mind and body still. Talk about that concept. The Bible says, what? God tell you, still yourself and know that I'm God. If you stop moving, you take the time out to stop, shut it down, something going inside you. He's trying to talk to you. If you give him your undivided attention and pay attention, you might hear something. But the daily practice of what? Virtuous living, righteous living, is a simplicity that opens the way for your spiritual growth every day. And it decreases your mental agitation from worrying or worrying about inordinate worldly concerns, things that don't concern you. Stop worrying about them. You worrying about what Tom and Dickie doing. You worrying about your mother doing over there. You don't control nothing but you. Get better at that. Self-mastery means just that. Do you. And what we every day. Okay. But if one maintains his or her balance in all conditions, all situations, maintaining your balance, doing what you need to do, there will be no situations that will interfere with your intentions of what? Truth and righteousness. I'm going to do what's right. I tell people all the time, I'm not going to get in the mud with the pig. If you got somebody who's ignorant and you lower yourself to their ignorance, you just got in the mud with the pig. So you can't claim not to be ignorant if you're acting ignorant. You can't do something, say, I don't do that. You're doing it now. Oh, they tell you, no people, no disrespect. And then start disrespecting you. That's that. Okay. But you don't have to change nothing about you when you're doing what's right. Or you are in achieving what we call mental calmness. For what? Daily meditation. And this is the way to what? The top of the pyramid. Everybody start down here. But the things that you need to do to get up here, people fall short. And you see a lot of people fall short. Moving on. But to make it to the top of the pyramid is you making your success in life and reaching the highest point of your potential, aka being your best self. Feelings, emotions, and passion are all good, faithful servants, but they are all poor masters. If you based on your feeling, and most women do everything about how they feel, and most other women do what? It's all about how I feel. It's all about emotion. They're always passionate about something. They're always putting their heart in, and that's fine. But that's poor leadership. If you can't lead with your emotions, you can't lead with your passion, you can't lead with your heart. Giving into hate and vengeance will only lead to your undoing of your body and your spirit. To control one's passions, we call dispassion. Take the emotion out of the situation. Don't get caught up in it because it's your friend, your relative, or somebody you know. No, you ain't got time for that. Just deal with the facts. Okay? So you keep the emotions out of it. Why? Because one passion is the master of one's own fate. Whatever it is you're passionate about, that's what you will pretty much be about. So study the right thing philosophy teachings and don't just learn them, practice them and maintain mastery of self-control, understand silence and daily meditation. These are things that you can practice for yourself to get where you need to be for yourself, not somebody else. You have to put the work in. Never go to extremes with anything, be it good or bad. Why? Because you go from one extreme only leads to another. And most ignorant people don't understand that. And they just do just that, go from one extreme to the next, from this way to that way. They go as far right they can go and then go far left as they can go. It's never good. All right? But always try to strive for what? Balance in all things. That's you maintaining yourself. When I start myself getting excited or getting, whatever, I reach for my balance. Find that place. Find that safe place. Why? To get you back where you can think, function, and act like you should. Passion, emotion, get the heart rate going. When the heart and mind ain't on the same page, you're going to have confusion. You're not going to be on the same page with your actions. Okay? But moderation and equanimity. Thinking with both sides of the brain, pros and cons. Y'all call it critical thinking. That should be why you think, period. What's good and what's bad. Is it better for me this decision or is it better for that decision? Well, this has got that. Okay, I can't do that. Why? If we got problems that's going to be more bad than good, you don't do those things. You don't do it and then like, well, I should have done that. Monday morning quarterbacks. But equanimity in what? All your events and all your situations are to you keep your deeper, it's a deeper implication of what we represent by the scales of Maya. Balance, equanimity. In this manner, now your inner peace that allows you for the quieting of your mind to occur. You need to be at peace. When the heart is at peace, then the mind can do its thing. If the heart and mind are on the same page, that's confusion within oneself. But in this quiet time, now it's possible, still yourself, to what? To be able to discover your deeper self. Hello, your higher self. But this is the true meaning of our ancient admonition where it says, now make thy body still. Meditate that you may know the truth. Now, this is the ancient saying. The Christian saying is, still yourself. Know that I am God. Still yourself, meditate. But y'all don't add the meditation in there. They're telling you, make your body still and let the mind meditate so that you may know the truth. That's your higher self talking to you. That's the truth being downloaded from yourself. That's the Akash. Okay, the Akashic record. When you free your mind, let George tell you, the body will follow, but freeing your mind meaning you're open for download information from the higher self. Okay, over here. It said now, for the pure, for the one, God. I just did the lesson about consciousness. I'm hearing about consciousness, so I threw my 2 cents. I threw my hat in the back about consciousness. Consciousness got to be God. Why? You can't see it. You can't detect it, but it's there. Where? Not in the brain. You can't. Nope. We know the same thing with the spirit. You can't see it, but you know it's there. Air, we can't see it, but know it's there. So you got to give consciousness the same props of what? Something that's there, but you just can't see it. That's God. It's theory. But consciousness, aka God, comes in the other two ways, male and female. That's how creation goes. The only one is God. Everything else came in pairs. Everything else needs the opposite. 2 halves of a whole, opposites to come together. That's what Mayat represents, duality. 2 things. That means you have a choice. And what's this? And you got male and female. So now there can be interaction between the 3. God and male and female. He made he and she, which are really from the one. Again, back to the one. But this principle, again, Mayat is a principle concept. Tahuti, a principle, the mind of God concept, not real people. I see people putting them in real position. That just freaks me out. All right, but it's a principle of what I just told you, duality, male and female. A male is one, female is something different. 2 things to make a whole. In order to procreate, you need a male and a female. In order to make a whole, you need 2 opposites. Why? You got to have a choice in life. That's what you have, free will. Choice to what? Do whatever you want to do. Right or wrong, your choice. And in present is always present throughout all manifestations in the phenomenal physical world we know to be nature, and it's including the human being. The spirit don't need a sex. The physical body does. Male and female, he made it. So they have to come together to what? Procreate. Spirit don't do that. Spirit don't procreate. The physical body do. But now in each of us, there is an aspect of male and female consciousness, aspects of consciousness. Think like a woman. Woman can think like a man. That's your choice. Why? You got the ability to do that. That's why he gave you 2 sides. Why I tell you, use both of them. You hear people thinking, they right side thinkers, they left side thinkers. That's just using half of your brain. That don't help you. It really don't help you. Just using half your capabilities, you can use the whole 100 and get it right. If you use half, it's a 50-50 shot. You do it right, that's 100% accuracy. Moving on. So therefore, in order for creation to even exist outside of the one truth, it must appear to be what? More than one. Why? That way you have options. That's where Mayat come in. Mayat is therefore composed of 2 aspects of the same truth, which are really 2 sides of the same reality. This concept we call Mayate. That means the task of all, I keep telling you, the purpose of religion is to get you back to God. The task of all religious or mystical systems is to balance one's interplay between what his male or female considered together That's mayate. That is to achieve an internal mode of consciousness, a way of thinking right, which is rooted in the one instead of being caught in the interplay. In other words, to keep the balance, understanding that you got this and you got that. Your choice to pick and choose, but you should use what you got, which is a brain. You should use it equally, pro and con. Critical thinking, y'all call it. I call it normal thinking. Oh, excuse me, right thinking. All right. Now, harmony is what? Is the union of two opposites coming together. When a man and woman come together, that's harmonic. That's harmonic. That's how you what? Procreate. Two men can't do that. Two women can't do it. But y'all perpetrate that lifestyle. That's crazy. Moving on. I ain't got the time to get the top of all of that. All right. But now I'm going to get down here to, there's a phrase that we use. As above, so below. We are created in the image of God. Just gave that lesson. Yeah, we're created in the image of God. We created God in our image. That's just wrong. I'll tell you that lesson. Just check it out. But if we understand that which is below is the physical, okay? Below is physical, manifesting in the physical world, then we now should understand that which is above is spiritual. Yeah, the spirit is up here, is mental. That's the mental, aka the spiritual world. That's what God who causes the physical world to exist. As above, so below. If we were to understand that the human constitution, that we will understand the cosmic constitution, aka the universe, because the manifestation is an exact image. The universe, man, of the source for every function of an organ in the human body and in the objects of the universe, there are a likewise cosmic organs and functions which cause them to manifest. So therefore, in order to pursue the union with God as human beings, one must seek, not wait, hope, and pray for somebody to come and save them. One must seek to uphold their cosmic righteousness and with the greatest wisdom, which comes not from our mental process, but from our soul, aka the Ba. The wisdom of the Ba can be assessed. How? Through seeking purity of one's heart through what? Daily meditation and righteous living. And that's how we pursue the union of opposites. We will discover what? That there are no opposites for real, only a projected appearance of them. So we will now be able to discover, with knowing the truth, the underlying, the names and the forms that's projected by the netters, the casual powers from who? God. The only reality is God. The cause is God, and the causing netters are God. We are in the flesh, God. All is God. See where we go with this? Wrapping it up. So therefore, from an advanced standpoint, we begin to be able to see that there is no cause for creation of the world. There is no past and no future, but only an eternal present, the now, living life according to your teachings that you choose to follow and practice of virtue engenders you to have a movement within your human heart, which will allow you what? Spiritual sensitivity, spiritual enlightenment, to now to be able to develop. You as a person will become sensitive to what? The transcendental reality which goes beyond ordinary human perception. Ordinary people aren't right thinkers. They're not pushing themselves to be better, to be their best self. They just going through life, living comfortable, being ignorant. Those are people you have to sometimes separate from. Why? They're comfortable in the state of mind that they're in. If you are aspirate, you're a right thinker, you want more. That's the difference. That's the lesson. Hope you got it. I'll be back with the synopsis of the Mayat philosophy. Oh, we getting good now. We about to go deep in Mayat. rabbit hole. I'll be right back. And in closing, right there, because may you all live to be 100, maybe 100 miles a day. So I'll never know that my right thinkers who understand the science of virtue have passed away. I'll be right